Like AllBall TV.
They scared, but I'm not.
They don't like comentario.
Y suscribe.
Keep your eyes on the prize, baby Bubba. Download the app today and use code CLNS to get $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize picks. Run your game.
Run your game.
Come
Baby
on.
Bubba.
Baby Bubba.
What do you think if Steve Kerr is available? Draymond Green said he's apparently the next head coach of the Golden State Warriors when his run is done. What do you think about giving Steve Kerr a look as a New York Knicks head coach?
Steve Kerr not coming over here to coach the New York Knicks.
I disagree.
Too much of a challenge. That's too much of a challenge.
Not if we get a big dog. If we get Giannis, and we could keep our core, like Fabian said, with Brunson, Cat, Hart, and Bridges, and we could get a Giannis, I think, to me, I think that's what coaches are looking for now. At least coaches that's kind of old and been around for a while. They're looking for situations where, you know, they don't have to do but so much, where you could probably have like maybe a 2-3 year window. I disagree, Flea. I agree, like you said, he's definitely not coming if it's looking like this. But I think, you make that move, I think it can happen.
But you just highlighted the Jay Wright comment, Flea. Well, you throwing some favor towards Jay Wright over a Steve Kerr who's been there, done that on the highest level.
I'm just talking about what me personally. I mean, everybody got how they see it, and that's cool. But I just see what's gonna make sense. If we're going forward with Brunson being the guy, if we're going forward with, Cat being the guy, if we're going forward with Leon Rose being president of basketball operations, like, we got to start thinking about who's attached to those guys. Who do those guys enjoy playing for? Who's on Leon Rose's radar? Like, we got to start talking like that. Steve Kerr, there's no incentive for in my opinion, there's no incentive for Steve Kerr coming into the New York Knicks to put stain on his record. He come over here and not win, and we're not and we're what we've been.
Yeah, I totally disagree.
If you trade Cat for Giannis, because I think from what you're saying, he would go the Phil Jackson route.
Like, this would happen before anything. We would go sign Chauncey Billups,
who I like.
Find Steve Kerr, like that monkey wrench, like that would happen. And I think before we went and got a Steve Kerr.
I don't know if the Knicks can justify that on even a casual basketball level for all of us to understand. Yo, we're gonna take Billups, who has not proven himself in the playoffs or anywhere yet, let alone New York City. Steve Kerr to play with them Chicago Bulls. Everybody said that shit was like the Beatles going around the world with them. He's been on a high level, and then you go with Steph Curry, who everybody said reminded them of the Bulls run, and he was there for everything. I think those are two very popular, high stressful. The Kevin Durant situation, dealing with Draymond Green every day. I think Steve Kerr has hit enough on his plate to go, man, New York ain't nothing. I think he would have every reason to go say, I could go prove myself in the Garden. There's no big. He knows that. He knows it just like everybody else. If I get, he might go retire. But
once Steph Curry's done, he's gonna retire.
Maybe so. But Phil Jackson had the itch also 2-3 years after he left the NBA, and he wanted to come back. Left and came back again. Steve Kerr's been there, man. He went with Popovich and all that. I think if he knows, I got to do this without Steph Curry. Just like Phil Jackson said, I got to do this without Michael Jordan. Like, I think that's going to be, he's a competitive dude. I don't think Steve Kerr, I know Draymond punks all of them over there, but I think he has a lot to prove still, even without that Warriors run. They're still talking about them like, yo, can you do it again?
Also, Flea, I know we're going to get off in a bit, but also the money. Listen, man, the money people making now, like, listen, man, you tell Kerr, man, take this 40, 4 years. See what happens.
Mike,
no, I mean, so I would, maybe more than that, but I'm just saying, no, I mean more than 40, but it's like, listen, man, I think the future could be bright. We just have to once again, my opinion, I keep repeating it, come along with the times. Listen, man, what Boston has done, what Cleveland has done in the trade deadline late, what OKC has done trading for Hartenstein, they're putting it all in. We going for it. We have a decent core. We have to go for it. We are lucky Philadelphia is terrible. We are lucky Orlando had problems in the beginning of the season with injuries. We are lucky. We have to figure it out. We have to make ourselves that attractive to where a head coach like Kerr can at least think about it. Right now, we're not attractive with the way we're playing basketball. But if we make that one move and become attractive, to me, that's what we have to do. And I think that's what a lot of great organizations are understanding now. Look at the Lakers, who've been around forever. We're going to make an attractive move. We're going to trade for Luka. Whether it works or not, you have to make yourself attractive. And I think what we're doing, we're attempting to do that. But I think we land that one big guy and we still be able to keep Brunson. All right, let's just say you got to give up Cat and somebody for Giannis. I'm just, let's live in fantasy world for 2 seconds. Let's say you got to give up Cat and, I don't know, Bridges. Whether it can happen or not, just bear with me. And you get Giannis. And you still have Brunson. You still have OG. You still have Hart. That's something you can work around. Okay, now let's see if we can do this, do that. So, in your words, Flea, we don't have to win immediately, but like you said, we get a 3-year window with a great head coach. I'm just saying we have to do something to make ourselves attractive. And for me, I don't see what coach wouldn't want to coach a Giannis in New York and you get in the bag. I'm being honest, bro. Anybody that knows New York City knows we may not win a championship, but if you get us to the conference finals and we competitive, and you get us to the finals and we competitive, win or lose, that is not a stain. We will treat that shit like it's a finals. We was ready to celebrate last year in the Eastern Conference Finals as if it was going to be a final. So I just think we just have to become attractive, man. We have to start coming along with the times. Operating like the old days is not going to get it. I'm sorry.
Hey, James Carter, we've been saying it. Steve Kerr picked up where Mark Jackson left off. Yeah, he could do the same thing with Tibbs over here. Or, you know who my pick is, Flea. You know who my pick is, Flea.
I would bet you money. I want to, like, on record, like on screen, bet you money that Jeff Van Gundy will never get a head coaching job in the NBA again.
I disagree with that. I gotta disagree with that. Yeah, nah. He's going the same route everybody else is. I'm not gonna stay on track with that. He's going the same route everybody else is because he's gonna go. He's on the sideline to prove himself. The guys obviously love him or whatever. But I think that's the point that you're not convinced with, though, Flea, because the superstar is persuasive like that, man. Giannis coming here. I know Cat is a star in his own right, but he's not Giannis. And to be able to coach Giannis and Brunson, to be able to say, I coach Giannis and Steph Curry, that is enticing. And that's why, was that Marley Marl, you made that comment? Kerr will coach San Antonio before the Knicks. That's another reason why, if Kerr is available, you go, nah, we got to go get him. Because he will go coach Wemby because he wants to say, I coach Wemby and Steph Curry.
But I told y'all that months ago. I said, if anybody is going to succeed Greg Popovich, it's going to be Steve Kerr. That's where I think he's angled to go way before he even comes to the Knicks, is to go coach Wemby for the next 5 years with Fox. Why not? Like, they don't know what's going to happen. They don't know what's going to happen with Popovich now. I know y'all saw that. He ain't coming back this year, and I don't know if he ever going to come back.
God bless. So,
why not? If they flame out, if Golden State flames out in the playoffs this year, and guys start talking about going this way, going that way, why not?
Are we live?
Big Flea, never the little one. I don't know.
All ball suckers.
He want to get Steve Kerr to fire him in the next 50 games, the first 50 games of the season anyway.
Who?
All ball.
This guy?
We hired Steve Kerr, and we 25-25 after 50 games. Get this. This is championship.
Why? Because he had Steph Curry and Klay Thompson. His Splash Brothers carried him all 5 seasons over there in the Bay.
That's how he was.
Hold on. Flea said something a little while ago where he was like, you know, you get the coach or a player, who are they attached to? Kerr's attached to Steph Curry.
This is true.
AllBall TV. They scared, but I'm not. They don't like comentario.
Y suscribe.